Welcome to Pastor Andrew's Inspirations. If you enjoy these videos, please click on the red subscribe button below the video and click on the bell for more. Welcome to our online church, a congregation made up of many from around the world. No offering is necessary. Subscribing and watching videos will keep us alive under God's watchful eyes. Today we are talking about the biblical names starting with C, Part 2. Crescens. Crescens was an individual who appears in the New Testament. He is traditionally considered one of the 72 disciples sent out by Jesus in Luke 10. He was a missionary in Galatia and became a companion of Paul. The name crescens is the present active participle of the Latin word crescere and means increasing. Crescens, a companion of Paul during his second Roman captivity, appears but once in the New Testament, when he is mentioned as having left the apostle to go into Galatia. "Make haste to come to me quickly," Paul writes to Timothy, "for Demas hath left me, loving this world, and is gone to Thessalonica, Crescens into Galatia, Titus into Dalmatia," in 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 8 to 10. All commentators agree in ranking Crescens with Titus rather than with Demas, and is seen here, therefore, a reference to a missionary journey into Galatia. This term, in New Testament times, might mean either Gaul or the Roman province of Galatia in Asia Minor, where Paul had labored so much, and here it has been interpreted in either sense. In other passages where it occurs in the New Testament, however, it denotes Galatia, and most probably it would be so understood here by Timothy, especially as the other regions mentioned are likewise to the east of Rome. Moreover, Paul might easily have a reason for sending a disciple to visit his old churches in Galatia, while there is no proof that he had an active interest in Gaul. Cyrenius. The Roman historian Tacitus wrote in his Annals, Book 3, that when Quirinius died in 21 AD, Tiberius Caesar requested that the Senate pay tribute with a public funeral, and described him as a tireless soldier, who had by his faithful services become consul during the reign of Augustus. He later was appointed to be an advisor to Caius Caesar in the government of Armenia. The Jewish historian Josephus wrote in more detail about the census of Judea around 6 AD that Quirinius undertook as the governor of Syria. The Gospel according to Luke refers to Quirinius. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria in Luke chapter 2. Cyrus. Cyrus can be found in an edict fully reproduced in the book of Ezra. In the first year of King Cyrus, Cyrus the king issued a decree concerning the house of God at Jerusalem. Let the temple, the place where sacrifices are offered, be rebuilt, and let its foundations be retained, its height being 60 cubits, and its width 60 cubits, with 3 layers of huge stones and 1 layer of timbers. And let the cost be paid from the royal treasury. Also let the gold and silver utensils of the house of God, which Nebuchadnezzar took from the temple in Jerusalem and brought to Babylon, be returned and brought to their places in the temple in Jerusalem. And you shall put them in the house of God. In Ezra chapter 6 verses 3 to 5. Adonai Nisi, the Lord is our banner. This was the second and final part of biblical names starting with C. Remember, if you like these videos, please click on the red subscribe button below and click the bell for notifications. God's blessings be upon this message and us all.